Hey, it's Kat, and today I want to share with you about this 2-in-1 Stay Wet palette and acrylic paint palette that was provided me by the seller to review and try out. So to start, I'm going to show you how to set up the wet palette side. It's designed to keep your paints workable for much longer. So first I'm wetting one of the 4 included sponges and placing it in the base, and then I'm going to lay the hydration paper over the damp pad. The kit actually includes 8 paper holding clips that keep the paper perfectly flat and secure so it doesn't wrinkle or curl while you cut it. It also includes this little card here that you're going to use to help get it up under these tabs. It also comes with 100 pieces of this hydration paper, so you've got a whole lot of art you can do in that time. Now we are going to put some acrylic paint on the normal transparent acrylic palette that comes with the kit. It's a great sturdy surface for traditional mixing and everything. Then I'm going to add the exact same acrylic paint onto this hydration paper as I did the other palette. So then I'm going to snap on the lid. We are going to let this set overnight because we're going to put this to the real test. All right, we are back and it is the next day. So now we're going to see how this paint does. You can actually see right here on this typical palette right here how hard this is. I mean, I'm sticking the toothpick in here. It's not budging. It's not doing anything. I can actually stand up the toothpick in here and it stands up straight. Now let's move over to the other palette with the cover. I'm just going to take off the strap that comes with it. We're going to open it up and I'm tilting it here and not even thinking about when I'm doing that, because when I took off this lid right here, you can see that the paint is already running just a little bit, where it is the same exact consistency as when we first put it on. And so when I tilted it, you can see it's running just like you would expect it to, as if it was fresh paint. You can see the same toothpick that's stuck in the other palette paint that was hard. It's running right here. And again, this is ready to go. You're not wasting any paint. You're not losing anything. You could just continue on with your project. Now let me show you how this did not even run through the back right here. So this is your hydration paper, and look at that. There is nothing, because look at my hands. I am doing it. I am pressing on it. Nothing is coming off on my hands. So none of this leaked through. So you do not have to worry about it getting on your little sponge pad underneath it all. You could even see that there is still moisture in this sponge pad. So it could have kept this acrylic paint longer. And look at that, I'm actually able even to squeeze out some of the liquid. So this shows you, even though that it was able to keep all the pigment in the acrylic paint liquid without thinning it out at all. So this is great for someone who has a long-term project, or maybe you mixed a certain color, like you mixed a couple things and you're worried about not being able to get the shade right the next time. You could put your lid on it and keep that, and you know when you come back to paint the next day or the day after, or even just a few hours later, you are good to go. Again, this is great for someone who has toddlers and you don't want to waste paint, long-term projects, whatever. This does come with 100 of these sheets, like I mentioned earlier, for the pads. You do have the card to help move out any bubbles when you're laying down the hydration pad. It also comes with a strap to put over the case so that you don't have to worry about the lid coming off at all. Again, super cute. Wish I would have had this when my kids were little, because I probably would have wasted a whole lot less paint than I did. I hope I provided some good information today. Have a great day.